You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. You are listening to Sunny 93.3. It's the bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. How you doing, Dan?
Oh, it's just always exciting to roll in here, take a look around, and say, hey, Heidi. What's going on, sister?
Dan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hi, John.
Hey. What's up?
Like start out with a couple winners, something I don't get to do often, but it's
Yeah.
always very exciting for one of my favorite clients and close personal friends.
They're good people.
Talking about Tire Motive on North Marion Road.
Super
Good enough
good.
to pony up some super expert, super professional, best of the best oil changes every single month. And thank you so much for qualifying David Sorensen.
Yay!
Got a free oil change, but wait, there's more. Carla Wendt,
Oh, yay! Woo!
free oil change. And we're not talking just some grubby vat of oil going in. It's up to a $50 value. If
Yeah,
you're
it's
running
good.
synthetic in your car, you know what?
They hook you up, man.
Yeah, they'll
That's
totally hook you up.
fantastic.
My,
I want to win one, too.
Too bad.
Well, hey, play your cards right. There, Heidi Ho, you know what I'm talking about? And, John, you pay for your own.
Yeah.
Big birthdays today. Charlie Sheen, who, seriously, I think
Lucky to be
has
alive.
been legally dead 9 or 10 times, is 50,
I actually
54
really
today.
love Charlie Sheen.
I like him too, but he is very lucky to be alive. He's lived a pretty tough lifestyle.
I think he's kind of come out of the woods at this point. Maybe.
I hope so.
Maybe. It was so funny. I wanted to see because I saw a report actually a couple months ago, I guess, that said because of child support, because of alimony, because of all the things he's chosen to live his life decisions have been just horrifying for 25
sure.
years, that he was basically broke. So I punched up his net worth, and I saw everything from Charlie Sheen's current net worth is anywhere from $20 million to $160 million. So depending on where you look, I'm like,
That's
yeah.
broke in Hollywood, though,
I
right?
think
But he
he's
hasn't.
probably not broke.
Yeah, so, he's doing all right. Hey, Charlie, I know you're listening. Happy birthday, but I don't care how much dough you got. You have to pay for your own oil change. Unlike David Sorensen and Carla Wendt.
Yes.
So there you go.
That's to our winners. Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour on a Wednesday right here on Sunny 93.3.
Before you know it, Christmas will be here. Are you ready? If you plan to use a credit card while shopping, make sure you have the very best credit card for you. It's free to click around and see what we can do for you at bettercreditcards.net. We have options from many different banks and different credit card companies who put out their best offers to earn your business. See if we can help you get a better credit card at bettercreditcards.net. Bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. It's time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks. Run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger
Morning,
Dan.
Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Radio Rangers, you little scamperoos. Again, tip the old Ranger Dan. Capped all the 200-plus little Radio Rangers that came out over the long Labor Day weekend and helped out in the very first annual Child Labor Day weekend camp.
It sounded like you guys had a fun time.
It was a fun time, and I may have slipped. And this actually was a little memo from my attorneys.
You get a lot of those.
I had mentioned that Ranger Dan Enterprises, a subsidiary of Ranger Dan Global, may or may not be a registered 501c3.
May or may not be.
And then I mentioned that after all was said and done, and expenses and everything else for the long weekend, that we put a healthy 6 figures in the win column. Where does that money go? Well, according to my attorneys, O'Neill, Downs, and Pry, I guess transparency, and this is a good lesson, little Radio Rangers. I know we talk about critters and God's little flying things and furry things and crawling things and biting and stinging things, and that's all fine and well, but at some point you do have to adult up and kind of face the music, which I certainly pretty much refused to do. There has been a class action lawsuit filed.
How many of the parents involved in this? All 200?
Oh, that's why it's a class action. In the meantime, I just want you to know I'm here for you. Little Radio Rangers, if you need anything, you need some advice, you just want to email back and forth or text or whatever, you can now download the Ranger Dan app for just $25.99. Available on Amazon Prime for a limited time only. Cut it short. Apparently, I'm pretty darn busy for the next couple days. So, remember, little Radio Rangers, stay in school,
subpoena in your pocket?
Go to church, say your prayers, eat your vegetables, don't be playing soccer. Goodness gracious, don't be wearing Crocs. Ranger Dan out. Yes, sir.
Again, Ranger Dan's Critter Corner on Sunny 93.3.
If you have a drug problem, don't let it ruin your life. You can be in treatment as soon as tomorrow, and you can start to get clean in as little as 7 days. Take the first step to get drugs out of your life at timeforrehab.com. Your insurance may cover everything, so you really have nothing to lose. Timeforrehab.com. Start your new life. You deserve it. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. You're listening to Sunny 93.3, and it's time for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One. Mr. Dan Farris, what do we have happening? You're the finger on the pulse of this town, right?
Well, I got to tell you what, we came off, of course, it was a long weekend. A lot of people were getting in their last little trips and things and camping. This is a pretty amazing story. Have you guys ever been to Palisades State Park?
Oh, I've been there, yeah.
All right.
It's
pretty
beautiful.
nice. This happened.
What's that?
This happened. Authorities say a woman escaped with only minor injuries.
Okay.
Got a couple scrapes and bruises. She fell off a cliff 80 feet.
What?
At Palisades the other day.
Into the water? Or?
Yeah.
I because say, if you fell 80 feet into the cliff, you probably wouldn't be okay.
Well, bystanders, onlookers said it wasn't just a clean fall through the air. She was bouncing.
Holy
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
And I don't mean to laugh, but I mean, that's an 8-story building.
I'm
That
glad
is
that she's okay because
terrible.
that could have been really bad.
I can only hope, and it doesn't get too detailed here, but she's fine,
good.
according to sheriff's deputies. But if that were me, and I hit, and I'm jumping up and going, ta-da!
Did you see that?
Ta-da!
Did you see
Anybody
that?
get a photo?
Seriously, what a great story.
I can't
I bet
believe
she doesn't think so.
if there's a bunch of bystanders, somebody's got to have it on film, don't they?
She was pushed.
You think so?
No, I'm an investigative reporter. And in this day and age of investigative journalism, you just make stuff up.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I like to just pretend I'm on MSNBC.
Did you know the Department of Defense is getting involved in cracking down on fake news? We literally just read that story. I'm like,
think that's
the
a bad
Department of
idea.
Defense?
What?
Yeah. They're working on some sort of fake news
Task
division.
force that
Well, perhaps I should actually start investigating. Thanks for the heads up there, John.
They did call for you this morning, by the way.
Son of a gun.
The Department of Defense really is. That's not a joke. Moving on. We've got entertainment news to get to here in a bit. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.
The average household has thousands of dollars in credit card debt. If you find yourself in that position and you're making minimum payments, you could be in debt for a long time. Make sure you have the very best card with the very best rates at bettercreditcards.net. We work with different banks and different credit card companies who put out their best offers to earn your business. See if we can help you get a better credit card at bettercreditcards.net, bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Sunny 93.3, thank you so much for listening. We've got a big event coming up on Saturday, September 21st. It's called the Patriot Poker Run and Freedom Concert. And I've got Eric and Jeff and Greg and Tom all in the studio here. We've had a whole lot of fun chatting. And we've talked the last couple weeks about this event, but it's sneaking right up. Now we're into September. Holy cow, it's going to be here before I know it, Eric.
Yeah, I just
You guys
can't
been
believe
practicing? Are you ready? Is the band
it. We're ready to
potential?
go. I mean, it feels like, it's like hurry up and wait. Yeah, guys are ready. We're just excited with all the positive response. And again, thanks, John.
Absolutely.
For getting the word out and stuff, and for agreeing to be a part of this as MC.
Glad to be a part.
We're ready to roll here, and we're going to have a great event.
It's going to be here before you know it. Now, we've talked with Eric and Jeff quite a bit the last few weeks. We've talked with Tom a little bit. We haven't talked to Greg at all yet, but Greg's here.
We should get Greg in there.
I think so, too. So, Greg, now, what is your role in this group, this motley little group that we have in the studio? What is it that you do with Prairie Patriots?
Well, sir, I have no responsibility whatsoever.
Nice.
Actually,
I envy you.
Actually, that's a little white lie.
Okay.
I'm president of Prairie Patriots National, also on the board of directors. But our board of directors isn't a bunch of know-it-all people. It's more of a steering committee.
Okay.
We let the local folks take care of their own chapter as long as they follow our mission statement and agree with our principles and outlook on life. We have no problem with them running their own lives the way they want to.
And how far and wide does Prairie Patriots go? It's not just Sioux Falls. There are chapters in other areas, right?
Yes, sir. We have chapters in Iowa and as far away as Oregon, Washington State.
Nice.
And they identify themselves as Prairie Patriots, and it just kind of blossomed without we've done nothing to promote ourselves. It's just word of mouth. Of course, it's still all volunteer, all done on donations, and which is why this wonderful opportunity that Eric has promoted with us, we're really excited about it, looking forward to it. It's going to be a great time.
I think it's really cool that Eric and everybody that's working on this program is shining the spotlight on the Prairie Patriots to let folks know what you guys do, because it's a great organization, a lot of great people that come together and do good things. So we're going to talk to another one of those good people, Tom. Tom, what is it that you, I know last time, or maybe it was a couple times ago in your hair, we talked about you were working with the CERT program, but what else is it that you do with the group here?
Well, a large part of what I do is coordinate with all of our volunteers to make sure that everybody is properly trained and prepared for anything that we may be asked to do. We do that through a wide range of resources. We do a lot of training with FEMA. South Dakota Office of Emergency Management is a big partner with us also, as far as being able to provide us a lot of valuable support. And so we train in anything from search and rescue to how to properly prepare for a disaster, even different topics as domestic violence.
Nice.
So just a wide range of areas that we train in. Let's see, about a week and a half ago, we just finished a training session to where we did a search and rescue on a multi-level building.
Oh, wow.
And that was one of the local daycares in Sioux Falls here. And the event just went flawlessly. It was amazing.
That is fantastic. If you'd like to get more information on the Prairie Patriots, their website is prairiepatriots.org. And then the band that's going to be playing, Redemption Road Band, redemptionroadband.com. And the event is coming up on Saturday, September 21st. It is the Patriot Poker Run and Freedom Concert, Saturday, September 1st at Red Rock Bar and Grill in Rowena. All of the details at facebook.com/sunnyradio.
If you can't have a drink without it leading to another drink and another drink, maybe it's time to get help. There are programs designed to help take alcohol out of your life for good at timeforrehab.com. Don't let a drinking problem spill over into other areas of your life. Get help to quit drinking and start living the life you truly deserve at timeforrehab.com. Your insurance may cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. You are listening to Sunny 93.3. It's time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Celebrities. Fabulous. They're just fabulous. But every now and again, maybe the career starts to fade a little bit. But hey, here's an opportunity to appear on TV. Perhaps it's an award show. Perhaps it's a big, glamorous special. I said, wardrobe malfunction. How did that happen? Just in the nick of time. Oh, was that my nipple? Perhaps a testicle? I don't know. But all of a sudden, I'm super popular again. Hey, what's going on at the box office? That's what I want to know, darn it. Let's crunch some numbers. Let's get serious here.
Okay, serious time.
Angel Has Fallen.
That sounds like a good movie.
#1 movie in the country right now.
I know a lot of people who went to that this weekend.
What's that one about?
That's the one. It was from Olympus Has Fallen, and then the Secret Service agent. Now they're after him.
It's
so
shoot
it's a
'em up.
sequel.
It's
a
a shoot 'em
sequel.
up. Yeah.
Sequel to Olympus Has Fallen.
It's raked in about 44 mil in the last couple of weeks of release. Good Boys. Number
Good
2.
things about that.
60 million total so far. Lion King is still huge. Still clocking in at number 3.
Like it the first time.
It's made almost $500 million.
Isn't that crazy? And I saw on Facebook a friend of mine shared a post where somebody has been to that like 12 times in the theater.
Was
Why
that
would
your
you go?
sister-in-law?
No.
Okay,
Why would you
John,
go to that movie 12 times?
John.
Yeah.
John.
Calm down.
John.
Taking a deep breath.
I've watched The Replacements.
12 times in the theater?
Oh, not the Privacy One. Probably,
Okay, that's a whole different
probably
thing.
30 times.
I've seen Back to the Future.
I've
a
watched
bunch.
John Wick probably 30 times. What do those have in common?
Kino.
My best friend, Keanu Reeves. Just depends on who you are. Hey, the movie you guys are supposed to go to last week and totally blew it. Clocking in at number 4 is Overcomer.
Oh, yeah.
nice.
What's the deal there? Why have we not? We still haven't made it to that.
Here's the thing. It's getting great reviews. It cost a whopping $5 million to produce.
Yeah, it's a faith-based film.
And
too.
it's already brought in almost $20 million.
That's awesome.
amazing.
I am
Good for them.
so happy for them.
Me too.
Fast and Furious, 279 something, 160 million so far.
That is really cool.
And that's it.
I thought Overcomer was number 4. That is really cool to see a faith-based film that high in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I say, it's getting,
Especially on a holiday
getting really
weekend.
good reviews. Well, we need to go.
Yes.
We just need to
Tonight.
go.
Let's just go. Let's just do it.
I can't do it without a date, John.
Well, we'll find somebody. Somebody listening wants to go.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Whatever.
Well,
I own my own home and my car's paid for, so give me a call. Give me a call. I'll be fine. I'm willing to take a urine test.
for the date or just,
What is happening
just because?
What is happening? This segment is over.
Oh, is it over? Okay. I think it was over 3 minutes ago.
Totes obes.
Okay. Well, Dan, thanks for coming in.
Whatever.
And making my morning awkward.
Man, I feel pathetic. Seriously, feeling.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.